here from Handmade Not Hallmark, and welcome back to the Possum Stamps YouTube channel. Today I've got this really cute Easter card featuring this adorable little bear. Let's get into it. Today I'm using the Hoppy Easter stamp set. This came out in the April release. I just love this little bear. He is so sweet, and I just wanted to focus on him and create some cute little Easter images around him and use the little ears. So I just took some dies from my stash and cut out this cute little scalloped window panel, and I'm taking some clear sticky ink and stamping the little egg images from the stamp set all around my panel to kind of create my own pattern paper. I really like doing this with simple cards. Kind of brings out the design idea a little bit better and helps you use some of those smaller images in a more effective way. And I really like using it on craft cardstock because it kind of looks like a little bit of a watermark. Once I was happy with the way that turned out, I'm going to go in and stamp my images. I'm just using some Copic-friendly paper and some Copic-friendly ink because I'm going to use my Copic markers to color in this sweet little bear. I'm going to use my Misty Stamp Positioner to help me stamp this down, and we'll get him nice and stamped. I just think he's so sweet, and I love that the ears and the accessories are not attached to him because then you can use him in several different ways. You can use him for other card ideas, different seasons, different holidays. I really think it's really fun. Next, I'm going to take the Cloudy Border stencil from Possum Stamps, and I'm going to create a sky background to go behind my bear. And I just have some Bristol Smooth cardstock here, and I'm using some Tumble Glass Distress Oxide ink. This is my favorite way to create a cloudy sky. Go through and add all of that beautiful cloud stenciling. I love having cloud stencils. I really like using them to create a nice subtle background, one that's not too overly complicated to create. And I love the tumbled glass as well. I think it's a perfect sky color. Go through and blend until I am happy with the end product. I didn't have to do the entire panel because I'm only using a small portion of it. But if you wanted to, you could do the entire panel and save the leftovers for another card. Once I had that all finished and I had the right amount of clouds, I got my card base ready. This is just some heavyweight cardstock I have created into a top folding A2 sized card base. And then I'm going to add some pattern paper from my stash in the background. You won't see a whole lot of this. I just wanted to have a little bit of something else, something with some pink in it to kind of help with the pink that I'm going to add a little bit later in the card. Just using a tape runner to adhere this down to my top folding card base. And you could use any pattern paper that you like. You could always use colored cardstock as well. I just have a lot of pattern paper on hand that I want to get used up. Now we're going to get right into the coloring. All of the colors will be listed on the side of the screen, and we'll come back and finish up together. the coloring was finished, I used the coordinating dies to cut out my images. I'm going to attach the little ears to the top of my bear here, which is some liquid glue, and I think he looks so cute. I really love creating black bears instead of brown or polar bears. I feel like they don't get as much coloring done. I really love black bears. We have them around where I live, and I think they're super cute. Next, I'm going in with a black gel pen and a white gel pen to add some detail and highlights to my image. I really love doing this with more of a cartoony characters. I really think it brings them to life. You could easily leave this step out if you choose. I just personally like the way that it looks. Once I was happy with all of the highlighted detail, I went in with a glitter brush pen and added just a little bit of shimmer to the bunny ears and to his nose. I plan on adding some glossy accents to his nose a little bit later on. Once that was all finished, we can get assembling of the card. I'm going to take that cloudy background, and I'm going to attach it down using some foam tape. I want to have a little bit of dimension on my card, not a lot, just so it's easy to mail. Going to go through and add this 3M foam tape all around my border and attach my cloudy border. I really love these kind of border images or spotlight cards where the main focus of your card is right in the center, and they're super easy and fun to create. This card didn't take me very long, maybe about 45 minutes with the coloring, but I love the idea because you can use it in so many different ways, so many different occasions and holidays. Once I had that back panel adhered, I used some liquid glue to attach the rest of the panel to my card base. And I really love using craft cardstock for all sorts of spring cards or any kind of cards and occasions. I really think it's a nice neutral. Gonna get my bear attached down into his little window frame here, and I think he looks super cute. Next, I took some pink cardstock from my stash, and I'm gonna stamp down the Have a Hoppy Easter from the stamp set in some nice black ink, and I'm going to use a banner die from my stash to cut out this sweet image. And we'll get that attached to our card as well. And then we'll go in with some finishing details. Adding on our little banner here, and I love the little pops of pink. I really think it rounds out the card. Nice Easter card. Gonna go in with some Nuvo crystal drops in bubble gum and add a few embellishments around the card. And then I'm going to take my card and I'm going to tap it gently onto a ink pad to kind of flatten out the Nuvo drops to make them look more like embellishments. Now I'm going to go in with that glossy accents for his nose, and that will finish up this card for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button as well as to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more videos here at the Possum Stamps YouTube channel. I can't wait to share with you the next one. Bye!